Hey travelers, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most popular destinations in the Caribbean, Punta Cana. But we're not just talking about sipping piña coladas at an all-inclusive resort. Nope. Today, we're asking the big question. Is Punta Cana worth visiting if you don't stay at a resort? Stick around to find out, because we've got some cool insights, tips, and hidden gems to share with you. But before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're excited to explore Punta Cana with us. Let's get into it. When you think of Punta Cana, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Probably a luxurious resort with endless pools, beachside bars, and buffets as far as the eye can see. And while that's definitely a big part of the Punta Cana experience, there's so much more to this tropical paradise. But what happens if you decide to skip the resort life? Is there still enough to keep you entertained and relaxed? Spoiler alert. Absolutely. But there are some things you need to know before you trade in that resort wristband for a more independent adventure. First things first, if you're not staying at a resort, where should you stay? Punta Cana has a variety of accommodation options that range from budget-friendly hostels to charming boutique hotels and Airbnb rentals. The area of Bavaro is a great spot to start your search. Bavaro is centrally located and gives you easy access to some of the best beaches, local restaurants, and nightlife without the resort crowds. Another great option is the area of El Cortechito, known as the Heart of Punta Cana. This area is more local with a laid-back vibe, and it's close to everything you might want to explore. If you're looking for something a bit more off the beaten path, consider staying in Uvero Alto. It's a quieter area with stunning, less crowded beaches and a more relaxed atmosphere. Whichever area you choose, you'll be sure to find something that fits your style and budget. Now let's talk about getting around. One of the biggest perks of staying at a resort is that everything is usually within walking distance or a short shuttle ride away. But when you're exploring on your own, transportation becomes a key factor. The good news is that Punta Cana is relatively easy to navigate. You can rent a car, which gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace. Just be prepared for some wild driving. Traffic rules are more of a suggestion here. If you're not keen on driving, taxis are readily available, but make sure to negotiate the fare before you hop in. And for a more local experience, you can try the Guagua, which is the local bus system. It's cheap, but it's definitely an adventure. You might find yourself packed in with locals, chickens, and who knows what else. Let's face it, one of the main reasons you're coming to Punta Cana is for the beaches. And while the resort beaches are stunning, you don't need to stay at a resort to enjoy some of the best sand and surf. Playa Macao is a must-visit if you're looking for a more untouched, natural beach experience. It's a favorite among locals and surfers with its golden sand and rolling waves. There are a few local food shacks where you can grab a fresh coconut or a quick bite to eat. Another gem is Playa Blanca, which is exactly what it sounds like, a white sandy beach with crystal clear water. It's perfect for a day of sunbathing, swimming, or just relaxing with a book. If you're into snorkeling, head to Playa Juanillo in Cap Cana. The beach here is pristine, and the underwater life is incredible. You'll feel like you're swimming in an aquarium. And the best part? These beaches are usually less crowded than the resort areas, so you can soak up the sun in peace. Okay, you've spent the morning exploring the beaches. Now it's time to eat. One of the best things about not staying at a resort is that you get to try authentic local cuisine. Forget the buffet. We're talking about fresh, flavorful Dominican food. Eating like a local not only saves you money, but it also gives you a true taste of Dominican culture. So what else is there to do besides lounging on the beach and eating amazing food? Plenty. If you're a nature lover, head to Indigenous Eyes Ecological Park and Reserve. It's a 500-acre private reserve with 12 freshwater lagoons, lush greenery, and plenty of wildlife. You can swim in the lagoons, hike the trails, or just enjoy the serene surroundings. For the adrenaline junkies, there's zip lining, ATV tours, and dune buggy rides that will get your heart racing. Imagine speeding through the jungle or flying over the treetops with the Caribbean Sea in the background. It's a thrill like no other. You can also take a boat trip to Saona Island, a protected nature reserve known for its stunning beaches and turquoise waters. It's a popular day trip, but it's worth it for the sheer beauty of the island. Visit the Basilica of Our Lady of Altagracia, a striking modernist church that's an important pilgrimage site for Dominicans. Walking through the local markets is also a great way to soak in the culture, try some fresh fruit, or pick up a handmade souvenir. And if you're a golfer, you're in luck. Punta Cana is home to some world-class golf courses that offer stunning ocean views and challenging layouts. No matter what your interests are, Punta Cana has something to offer beyond the walls of a resort. Now let's talk about nightlife. Just because you're not at a resort doesn't mean you have to miss out on the fun. Punta Cana has a vibrant nightlife scene that ranges from casual beach bars to full-on nightclubs. Coco Bongo is probably the most famous spot. It's part show, part nightclub, and totally wild. Think acrobats, live music, confetti cannons. It's like a party and a Las Vegas show rolled into one. For something a bit more low-key, check out the bars in the El Cortecito area. You can find live music, cold drinks, and a friendly crowd without the touristy vibe. If you're into dancing, hit up. Imagine Punta Cana, a nightclub set inside a cave. Yes, you heard that right, a cave. The unique setting, combined with great music and lighting, makes for an unforgettable night out. Whether you want to dance the night away or just enjoy a drink with a view, Punta Cana's nightlife has you covered. So let's break it down. What are the pros and cons of skipping the resort? The pros are pretty clear. You'll get a more authentic experience, try local food, explore off-the-beaten-path locations, and maybe even save some money. You'll also have the freedom to create your own schedule and discover things at your own pace. But there are a few cons to consider. First, you'll need to be more proactive about planning your trip, from where to stay, to how to get around, to what to eat. You also won't have the convenience of all-inclusive amenities right at your fingertips. And while most of Punta Cana is very safe, you do need to be a bit more aware of your surroundings when you're not on resort property. That said, for many travelers, the pros far outweigh the cons, and the extra effort leads to a more rewarding experience. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and smash the like. Your future self will thank you.